Hi, everybody. Happy holidays.
Hi,
So great to see so
Janet.
many people on. This is really exciting.
Looking
Hi. So
forward
excited
to
to
it.
have you in April.
Thank you so much, Janice and team. Hi, everyone. My name is Ruben P. Thixon. I'm an active aging specialist all the way from rainy Seattle, Washington. So we're in the middle of a flood right now
Oh, really?
happening. Oh, yes, but don't worry. It may be gloomy out there, but never in here, I
Oh,
like to
isn't
say.
it
Um,
nice?
so I'm also in charge of six senior living communities where I do all their programming from aqua aerobics to their Parkinson's programs, Alzheimer's, memory care, hospice, and the list goes on. And I also help and mentor other people in the community who want to create meaningful, purposeful programs for the active aging community. I am pleased to bring two different workshops, Sit and Strong, where we're empowering the mind, the body, and the moods of individuals. And what we're going to focus here is really find new ways and techniques of doing seated fitness on a chair. So it's also bringing in that cognitive brain aspect. Speaking of cognitive brain aspects, I'm also bringing balance and brain, the dual tasking method. So just know I bring fun, vibrant programs into every single room, just making sure that you all are getting the best education as possible. I am also the 2024 Ideal World Trailblazer of the Year winner as well with my programs with the active aging population because my whole goal and mission is three things: to touch, move, and inspire people, and to make sure that everyone ages gracefully. So I cannot wait to have each and every one of you attending my sessions and going to meet every single one of you to create purposeful, meaningful programs.
I love it. It's your elevator speech, but it flowed because you mean it and everything comes from the heart. So
Always.
I know, always. So if any of the presenters or sponsors have to hop off early, if you want me to take you next, because I know Dylan said he was traveling. I think Rebecca said it too. It looks like you're on a couch though, Dylan. Oh, he's muted. Unmute yourself. Let's take you next since I mentioned your name. Dylan Hardy is
There we go.
the CEO of AAAI, and he is also our keynote speaker, and he's going to have a really inspiring story on Saturday during Fitness Fest. So, Dylan, tell us what you're excited about for Fitness Fest, and where are you
Yeah,
coming from? Back
thank
east,
you.
I know.
Yeah, coming from the East Coast, so we're that's where we're based out of, East Coast. Um, I'm just excited to be a part of this and excited to see all of your smiling faces. You're right. I was traveling earlier. I made it. Here I am on the couch. No worries. I'm glad that I was able to make it in time to join all of your smiling faces. And I did bring my little mocktail. It's not really a mocktail though. It's actually red wine. So,
I don't know. He may be the winner. 5 p.m.
well, it can't be a mocktail if it's alcoholic though, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
so I am the president of the American Aerobic Association, and we are uh, proud to sponsor Fitness Fest. I'm happy to be the keynote speaker and just share my story with everybody in the fitness industry. Fitness has been my passion really ever since my father passed away. I was 22 years old and he was 52. And as a 22-year-old man, fitness kind of came naturally and I didn't really think about it until my dad just dropped dead. And then I thought,
Hmm.
I
Something to this.
probably should work on preventing that. Yeah. So anyway, and then there's been a million twists and turns through my fitness journey along the way, and that's what my keynote's about.
That's
So
awesome.
anyway,
Well, you
yeah.
are having, besides the keynote, you are having I don't know if this is our 29th year, so I forget a lot of things that we've done, but either this is the first time or one of the first times that we've ever had a land group fitness certification. So we
Yes.
are so excited about that. And that is so needed in our industry. What I'm finding is that it's a lot of the new formats are not requiring, a lot of the clubs are not requiring certifications. And you got to have some basics. You've got to have some basics, the
Yeah.
cueing, the anatomy. So tell us a little bit about AAA certification. And then Rebecca's on as well. And
Mhm.
she's going to be leading a Pilates certification, or I'm sorry, a Pilates workshop and also AAAI. So tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, first and foremost, we're an educational association. We've been doing this since 1988. We're the second oldest fitness certification company out there behind ACE. So ACE is like a couple years older than we are, and that's it. We feel very passionately about science-backed, true fitness, anatomy, kinesiology, physiology. The cornerstones of what we're doing here, not uh there's nothing wrong with all the specialty types of ways of staying fit and mental wellness and all forms of health and wellness. But we do appreciate and we are advocates for that root knowledge, right? Learning the muscles, learning the anatomy. So yeah, I'll that's a perfect handover to Rebecca. She'll be teaching our group fitness instructor certification. So we'll get some people certified. We're also very passionate about the youth. We need the youth to get passionate about fitness. They don't know that they need it yet.
Yeah.
I can attest to that, but they will, and they should start now. So that's my 2 cents. I'll pass it over to Rebecca.
Thanks for hopping on, Rebecca. I'm seeing you all over
Yes.
social media, and she's the one who was holding somebody up in the air. And I told these girls that they all said, okay, practice. They've been practicing. Got your reformer behind you, I see. So
Yeah,
we're
and
excited. You,
since this is a party, I could even throw a party trick for you after I'm done talking real quick,
oh,
you
okay.
know? And luckily, I can do that because I haven't been drinking, unlike Dylan, which I am a little jealous because I am a big fan of the red wine. But my husband and I try really hard not to drink wine during the week. So this is our mocktail of choice. We drink one every night with a slice of orange. They're called Curious Number 9, and they're infused with all kinds of things, all kinds of roots, different kinds of mood boosting mushrooms. And this one is the flavor is rosy rose and fizzy lifting lime. And they are worth every penny. They're an
I
excellent
love it.
mocktail.
But
Yeah,
it
great
is,
for the.
but it is Friday, Rebecca. You
It
said
is
during the week. It is,
Friday.
yeah.
Yes, and like Dylan, I'm on the East Coast, so it's about 4 o'clock. My
Mm.
husband and I are about to travel up to our cabin in Woodstock, New York, which definitely begs for a nice glass of dry red, just like my friend Dylan. So I'm Rebecca West Hensinger. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Pennsylvania. And I've been with AAAI for coming up on 2 years now. And can I just say, AAAI is an incredible organization. Since I've been working with them, it's just opened so many doors for me in my career. It's helped me meet so many influential people, people who have changed my life. And I teach Pilates right now. I'm also certified in yoga, bar, aquatics, group fitness, and I was a personal trainer for many years before that. But most of what I do right now is classical mat Pilates, reformer Pilates, and large apparatus like the Cadillac trapeze table that I'm going to do a little party trick for you on here because why not? Um, I do work with mostly the younger population at this time, and I really echo everything that Janice and Dylan both said about the younger population. They need fitness and they need to take a role of leadership, and AAAI is a great place for them to start. Just in the past year, I've certified a lot of girls who have went on to teach mat Pilates at their universities as students. So that's kind of their first step into the fitness industry, even before they graduate college. They're teaching classes on campus. Great way to make money and to gain experience. So my goal is to help a lot more people do things like that, just that little kind of jumping point. Super excited to come to Fitness Fest and lead the Group X certification, as well as some Pilates, as Janice mentioned. And I've never been to Arizona before, so
Whoa.
yeah, I've never been to
Well,
Arizona. I'm really excited, and I can't
it's
thank you
80
enough for this
degrees today, so
opportunity.
I should not be wearing this fur. It's right. It's going to be, I think, 80 today.
80
So
degrees.
yeah, I
Oh my
know. It's
gosh.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Merry
that's definitely
Christmas.
not the case here.
Yeah. Well, show us your party trick,
All
and then
right, here we go,
to
guys. So I'm going to show you a cat walkover. It's Friday, why not? So you can see behind me, There's actually a reformer under this table. I have it covered with the pad right now, but what I'm going to show you is called the walkover. Here we go. And I don't think we'll be covering this at Fitness Fest.
No, unless we hang from the rafters somewhere.
Hey, why not, right?
Here we go. We can check it out. We can see.
It's pretty cool. So I teach us, it's private lessons only on large APREDs. Here we go.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
The control, incredible.
dang.
That's it.
There.
Yes.
Ah,
Happy
awesome.
Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday. Jaquise said she had to, we're looking forward to seeing you, Rebecca. Jaquise said
Yes,
she had
likewise.
to hop off, so I want to say hi, Jaquise. Jaquise and I have been known each other for, I don't even remember, long time. Yeah, so good. Thanks for hopping on. And we're excited. We didn't get to have you last year, but you are back again doing 2 workshops. So tell us more.
Okay, guys, I am so excited to be back. And you know, Janice is my favorite person. She's given me so many opportunities. So, guys, she is known as the Opportunity Fairy for me. She came to my club. So, I had a brick and mortar, and she came to my club to give someone a prize for Fitness Fest. And that's where it all started. And she gave me an opportunity that I just cannot thank her enough, because it opens so many doors to fitness. So I've done so many. I'm a global presenter thanks to Janice opening her door. That's where it started. I met some amazing people at Fitness Fest, an amazing format that I used to master train for. So I've been a master trainer for some different formats. I am certified in behavior health change and personal training and nutrition. So all day, every day, I'm helping people with the big picture wellness. And I'm very, very passionate about aging. And when we talk about active aging, and also our young population. So most of my clients are active agers like me. I'm in my 60s. And I'm always here to tell everyone we're not done yet. There is no end zone to this lifestyle. It's amazing. It's freedom. And I like to spread that word of freedom and feeling good in your skin, no matter where you are in your fitness journey or the wellness space. And when it comes to the young people, I've been an educator, so I have a degree in education as well. And so I actually helped a lot of young people embrace this whole thing. I taught some health classes, and it's just been amazing. And, you know, when I hear you guys talking about reaching out to the young people and having them become leaders in this industry, it is absolutely unequivocally so beneficial. And I can say that I think the tide is going to change, because I think there is more of an awareness about fitness and the benefits and the necessity of it. I met a guy climbing a mountain, one of our biggest mountains here in Arizona. He was 91 years old when I met him. 91, you guys. I was a young chick. I felt really good about that. It's like, yeah, 91, so I'm young. So his whole thing was about community. We find that at Fitness Fest. It was about eating well. It was about movement. And that guy, that was his 300th time climbing our biggest mountain. So from our young people to everyone and everybody in between.
Is Camelback our biggest mountain?
No, it's the Superstition, Flatiron.
Oh.
That is the hardest mountain. Yeah, that's about 5.5 hours up and down, rigorous. It never, ever, ever gives you a break. It's all incline. It's very difficult. And when you get to the very top, you have to actually climb. I always have to have help. This guy was 91, my 3rd time saying, why am I doing this again? His 300th time at that time. So I'm very passionate about all of it, because that's the freedom. He was happy. He didn't sound like a person who was worried about his age. It was really about the freedom that he felt from all of this. So this is so exciting, hearing from the people we've heard from so far. And it's like, I can't wait. I'm excited. I was not there last year, and I'm actually local, so I should have been there. My life changed when my daughter had twins, and that's the situation. It's like, okay, let me get back in this game here, because this is where I belong. I love it. And again, our Opportunity Fairy, Janice, opens doors. Your life will be changed. People that attend, their life will be changed, because actually that was my beginning. When I attended as a fitness professional, I was getting certified in Tabata boot camp with Mindy Milray. And that's really where it took off. And I opened my brick and mortar a month later. I got so inspired. That was Fitness Fest right there. I
I
mean,
love it.
Janice, you
Well, I
have
tell
something
you,
to
you
point.
can't. Thank you. You can't. If you've never been in an in-person conference, and so many of the young people like, just let's do everything online, then you just don't know. You don't know the connections you might make. You don't know that you can't, the energy that you feel. And Nancy, who's from Pima Community College, we were on last week, and you had two volunteers come up at Fitness Fest. And what you told me, the one girl said was like, well, you unmute yourself for a second and tell, and then we want a testimonial for her. This is a college student who was so inspired and turned on by volunteering, working like a dog for us 12 hours a day. So tell me again, tell everybody again what she said to you.
I think she was so awestruck. She was awestruck by just all the different opportunities and the types of classes, just all the variety. She had no idea something like that existed. She actually still talks about it to this day, and she's hoping to
That was
come
a
back
year
in
ago.
April. I
Yeah.
know she's moving away and she's going to try to wait until after Fitness Fest. But I felt like it really changed her. It opened her eyes to what's really out there in our field.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Jaquez. I'm going to move on to
Yeah.
Catherine McDonald, who has been a longtime Fitness Fest attendee. And I think you live in Sierra Vista, which is south of us near Tucson. And she's going to be presenting two really awesome workshops. Tell everybody what you're going to be presenting for us, Catherine. And thank you for wearing your reindeer hat.
Hi, everybody. I'm Catherine, and boy, I've been a longtime Fitness Fest attendee, like from the mid 2000s. So Janice and I have come across each other for decades here in Arizona, and I actually live in the Green Valley area, just south of Tucson. And I'm going to be presenting. This is my first time presenting, even though longtime attendee, bar fight, which is a combination of bar work and cardio kickboxing and Pilates, and then a yoga for back care. So I'm certified in dance and Pilates and yoga. Started my first certification in 1995, Group X, went to personal training, got the health coach from ACE, and just kind of have been doing this for about 30 years. It's my 30-year anniversary in fitness industry.
Wow.
Mostly been working, leading teams in communities and at spas and that sort of environment. And super excited to be actually presenting this year at Fitness Fest. Well, next year, 2026.
I know, we're saying this. Great. Well, thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you again.
Yay,
My
me
good
too.
friend Monica Picard, who also comes from, I don't want to say down under because that would mean Australia, but from Tucson. And Monica and I go back probably 25 years, I bet. We've stayed at each other's houses. I've been at Rancho La Puerta. We've talked about banana peels from our sons, which is another story. But yeah, but by popular demand, you're doing a deep water workshop because we're working on a possible certification in it because I've gotten a lot of requests for it, and you are so good at it. We had it at AquaCon in Tucson a few years ago. So say hi, Monica.
Hey everyone, I'm Monica and I'm from Tucson, Arizona, formerly an Army wife. So ended up in Tucson and refused to move. My husband's been all over, but I'm still here. So I do teach at Rancho La Puerta. I've been on staff there for 17 years, and I was originally hired for water fitness through the HydroFit program, which some of you, if you know Craig Stewart, the founder of that amazing program. Well, things change, and I, like the rest of you, have had to evolve with the fitness community and am now teaching a lot of senior fitness, which I love. My seniors are amazing. And as I step into that, I am a proud recipient of my first Social Security check next month. Woohoo! So I'm going into that as I see trends changing in fitness, and teaching on the side of the pool's getting a little harder for me. But I still have a strong passion for water fitness, and I believe in it deeply. And one of the things that I'm finding, not just for seniors, but for our young people, the best recovery from those long mountainous hikes and those running trails, getting their marathons in at 40 and so forth, is deep water exercise. Deep water is so freeing to the body while still being able to challenge the body. So I've been asked to teach a deep water program where I hope that we're going to dive deeper into how do we take a very basic program and up it so that we're not just getting our educated seniors in the class, but also our younger people. How do we make it more motivating for them and yet not overdo it for our seniors? And I think there are a lot of ways we can do that, and we're going to be discussing that in the workshop. So looking forward to April.
Yeah, and you're a big safety
I'm a big
that's
what?
a lot of people who are not certified or trained don't know that. So don't know about all the safety for the equipment. And so I know you talk deep about that. So get it deep. All right. Thank you, Monica. Looking forward to seeing you again. All right, Journey, so good to see you. Journey and I also go way back. I think she lives in Florida now, just got married recently. Are you able to say hi?
I am. My hair's still wet. Sorry,
How
we're
are
going
ya?
out in just a little bit. So I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to jump on and say hi.
Okay.
And I love you.
Good to see you.
And happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I love you. And I saw that. I just was like, you know what?
Love
I'm
you
just gonna
too.
jump on just to be
Yeah,
silly.
I'm
So
glad you did. I'm glad you did. Happy holidays to you too. Hopefully
thank
you can make
you.
it out this way.
Well, that it's always on my list
Oh,
because
your
my kids
kids
are
live
there.
here, right?
Yeah, my kids are, well, two of them are in Flagstaff and then one of them went to Wisconsin. But the Wisconsin keeps coming back to Flagstaff to visit. So I have a feeling, you know, she'll be back as soon as she can. But, my kids are Flagstaff kids and we love it. I introduced it to Dan and he loves it. So we'll be coming back to
Yeah.
visit quite often. And wanted to definitely just pop in and give you my support because Fitness Fest is super important. And, I love that you've been doing it as long as you have. And I loved working for you and I loved helping out when I could. And I'm very grateful for you on a lot of levels. So hopefully I'll be able to jump in and make it. Everybody's been talking about aging, and I'm like not 55 and up, baby. I'm 75 and up right now. We're working with the people who are 75 and older, and I'm madly in love with it. I just think you would be so heartened to know that, my oldest resident's 107.
Wow.
So if you want to start becoming conscientious of what's going to happen, because you're like, I think that nobody in their 50s at this generation thought they'd still be alive and still active and still playing cornhole and still going to happy hour and still, they're still very active and vibrant. And it's all because of what you guys are doing. So don't minimize for one little second. I had a conversation with a personal trainer she's 5 years in the business now. And I said, you're going to have Facebook messages like 20 years from now saying thank you. So just know what you're doing matters and it counts and it makes a difference. And even if you've had the longest day ever, you guys just keep going because it matters. So
Yeah, it
that's
sure
that's
does.
it.
And yeah, the work that the personal trainers, group exercise instructors, presenters are doing, no matter what format, is so important. And so thank you for saying that. Good to see
Yeah,
you,
getting
Journey.
that education and then spewing it out, like that's
Yeah.
what Fitness Fest is all about. So
Yeah.
Just
Thank
wanted to
you.
say I love you. And I'm
Hey.
actually going to hang out with a girl that I taught aerobics with back in the 90s. And we
Woo.
had our kids together. So we're going out dancing.
Speaking of dancing, we are also going to have line dancing with Tomasa at Fitness Fest.
Very
I'm just going
nice.
to take a peek at my grease board and see what I miss. Trisha is coming back. Kelly's coming back, probably, so popular last year. She's doing land Zumba and aqua Zumba and aqua stuff. Manuel, who wasn't here this past April, he's a popular favorite, as Monica knows. For those of you who don't know, Rancho La Puerta, it was voted like the top #1 spa in the world, and that's where Monica and Manuel work. I was fortunate enough to be a guest aqua fitness instructor there. And Connie will be at Fitness Fest. Connie and I got to be at Rancho La Puerta. Siri will be back. Jessica Maurer will be back. Chuck Wolf, who has been a long time industry personal trainer, works with athletes. He lives in Florida. He will be here. Who else, girls? Kristen Klein. We have an exercise therapy association with Brendan and Jeff, popular Canadian guys. Lots of new stuff, lots of good cutting edge stuff, trends on longevity, but also the young people, the movement, the Surge Fit, We Gym. Lots of great equipment, lots of great sponsors. So we're really excited. So lots of fun. We are going to respect everybody's time. We are going to have a whole Zoom series starting January 9th. Did we find out that was January 9th? And we're going to be bringing on just to share everything that's going on with Fitness Fest, because we want to get everybody really excited about it. We've already got some great signups. We're at the early bird special right now. This is being recorded, so we'll put it out there and hopefully we'll have some more followers. And it will be great to see everybody who is coming as an attendee, as a fitness enthusiast, as a fitness trainer, a fitness instructor. We have something for everybody. Like I mentioned, a great roundtable, two great panels about fitness trends and also about uh, getting jobs in whether it's special populations, whether it's a personal trainer, whether it's an exercise instructor. We're going to have a great panel that gives you a lot of options. For careers, and so we're excited about all those things. And you girls want to say anything else before we drink our Oh, someone already finished the live show. And we've got some snacks here. And so we're going to enjoy that. And we hope you all have a very safe, very healthy holiday season. I am very excited about my holiday. I like Jaquez. I have 6-month-old grandbaby, identical twins. They're coming with my daughter from California. My son Luke is flying tomorrow night from Texas. My other daughter Erin lives here, so we'll all be together. And then I'm so blessed and grateful for all of our health and all of our family. I'm so grateful for my team who's hiding in the background here drinking their mocktails, because without them we wouldn't have any of this. I'm so grateful for Plexi, who's here from the Philippines, and who's Christine, who's just puts everything together, and for Lisa and Mabel and Whitney, who just they're the ones. So they're the ones who just make it all happen, and I just wear my fur and get emotional about it. All right, thank you so much, everybody. We will see you soon. Thanks for having on. Happy holidays.